Hello, everybody, and I'm here to say, if you are a kid, stay the fuck away. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to A Read of Lyre. I'm your host, Will, and this is...
Pikamain.
E-
I still don't have an intro.
It's okay, I can do the intro for both of us.
Yay.
Last episode, prison. This episode, prison. Yippee. We love being in jail for a crime we did not commit. It is so fun. I love this part of the story.
Speaking of, I should probably be going.
No.
I have a lot to do and I can't be gone for long.
Oh, yes. I'm sure our new king is just itching to order you around. I say this rolling my eyes.
Actually, he's still the prince.
Really? But he's the heir.
He hasn't been crowned yet. Until then, the king's head advisor, Liz, is acting queen.
You're a queen, May. You're a queen. Oh, so that's why she's been handling everything.
Yes. This whole ordeal is putting a heavy burden on her shoulders. It's even worse considering she just got back. She's handling it well, though. Responsibility is one of her strengths.
He rubs a finger on one of the metal bars, collecting dust on the tip of his glove before rubbing it off.
Speaking of them, others might come down to talk to you. Ask questions and whatnot.
Good! Then I have a chance to strangle Audrius.
I know you're smart, so play the situation to your strength.
Is one of my strengths pissing the fuck out of Audrius? Yes. Okay. I'll try.
I will never let anyone hurt you.
He takes my hand in his large paws and leans closer to the bars, looking into my eyes. Not even the prince?
Not even the prince. I'll tell him. Listen, you little wrench. He's mine. Oh.
Little shit would have worked just fine. There's a moment of blissful silence as we just enjoy each other's presence before he has to leave. His forehead is pressed to mine and I feel warmth. It's like whenever he is around, nothing else matters. He pulls away, still holding my hand.
I'll be back, love. I always will.
I thought instead of will, he said, I will always kill.
Oh, I mean, if it comes to it, I guess he will.
Oh.
He steps away slowly, still trying to hold my hand. My fingertips slide off of his gloved paw and he begins to walk away. I love you, Lyle. There's a pause and I hear him turn around.
I love you too, Richard. I'm going to do my best to help you in any way I can.
After that, I hear him walk off. The sound of his padded feet walking down the halls fades away, and with each step getting quieter, I feel more and more calm. I can even hear him pass a guard on the way out of the corridor, but I can't make out what he says. The air and the weather begin to take over as I begin to feel weak. The sun is already beginning to set. The temperature is dropping fast. I walk over to the bench and lay down on it, using the blanket as a sort of cushion. Small pains work their way throughout my body and up to my head, keeping me from worrying about how chilly it is down here. Probably should have asked Lyle if he could get someone to send leave down here. Probably doesn't want to see me right now, but I'm definitely in need of some medicine. Something to ease the pain. At least until I can figure out what's going on. I just hope that it's not anything lethal or anything with lasting effects. Technically, it's something with lasting effects. When this even started, only a few weeks ago, I think. That only a little over a month I was back in Erin. The room was so comfortable. I had my own tower and castle, which overlooked the entire capital and the ocean beyond. I'd watch the sunset over the horizon every evening while drinking the finest wine. The sun's golden light would bounce off the tops of the roofs and cast a yellow glow onto the misty air above. It was a pampered life, much better than that of my childhood. I wasn't very happy. I rest my head on the pillow and close my eyes, trying to think of something other than my situation or the pain my body feels. Back then, every day was the same. I would work for hours every day, and then what? Sometimes I would just sit in my room, reading a book. Other times I would visit the local brothel and try to have a night full of pleasure. Those nights were only full of temporary joy, though. Those men only took my pleasure in my company because they were paid to. And at the end of the night, I was left feeling empty. It was only a little over a year ago, and I was naive. I still am. In spite of what's happened, I can't help but think being sent here was the best thing to happen to me. For the past month, life has felt like it's worth living. On the road here are reminiscences on the stories I've read and songs I heard of the lands beyond Erin. Many things seem exciting and simple. Songs lie, though. They tend to always do that. There's one thing that I can be correct in my judgment on, however. I met a gallant light who loves me for who I am. Gay. Someone who doesn't want anything from me. All he wants is me. And I love him. Gay. I can't fully rely on him to solve this predicament I'm in, as much as I wish I could. I'll need to be able to find my own way out of the situation when the time comes. I need to play this smart. I lay there for what feels like a few more minutes, with my mind jumping between thoughts. Pain in my head isn't going away either. Time passes faster and faster. In fact, it's getting worse. Leaving my eyes closed at this point just hurts, so I open them. The sun is set over the mountains, its rays shining into the sky above are just barely visible. The moon is already high among the stars, and I watch as small flurries of snow drift in through the window. Moonlight refracts throughout the snow, making each piece sparkle and glitter like stars. The land
never bother me anyway.
Ow! I hit my head on the desk.
Me every time it's winter.
Well, yeah, you're in Sweden. I don't think winter is going to be much different than anywhere else. Than anything than the rest of the fucking time. Except for summer. Summer is a bitch, though.
Summer is a bitch no matter where you go.
True! But then there are some places where you can go and it's a bitch the entire year.
Arizona.
Australia.
Oh. Actually, I've heard their winters happens when we have summers.
Yes, congratulations, you have discovered the southern hemisphere.
I meant... Whatever.
Am I wrong?
Dad once said that Australian winters are like Swedish summers, and I remember thinking back then, I would not survive a month there.
And yet you wanted to go to school there. Shake my head, shake my head.
I mean, it's pretty.
It is. Will you survive, though? Goes only to boxers in schools because of the fucking heat.
I take 2 steps out of the plane.
I take 2 steps out of plane, disintegrates, and melts away. Anyway.
I'm a popsicle.
Can I lick you up then? I'm sorry. I took time to think and then make the conscious decision of saying it. I am so sorry.
You're good, you're good.
Anyway, they land in a puddle on the ground and melt into the rest of the muddy water. For some reason, this visual fills me with a sense of sadness. I considered covering up the barred window with a blanket to allow for better sleep tonight, but I don't have anything to hang it up with.
Blankies.
I don't even have the desire to sleep anyway. Last thing I need is to slowly lose my sanity in this cell after having more nightmares. Another sharp pain surges through my body like lightning, causing me to sit up. It started violent flashes across my vision. My heart is racing, and despite the cold, I can feel myself sweating. There it is again. Standing up after another bolt of pain causes me to panic. Something must be terribly wrong. I have to call for help. There should be a guard at the end of the...
Oh, am I finally getting through? Great heavens above, that took years.
I stop in my tracks and my eyes widen. First, I think that someone's outside of my cell talking to me, but... Hello? But he's there. The voice sounded as if it was echoing in my head. My body finishes tensing up and I feel a chill run down my spine. Am I dreaming? No, this isn't a dream. There's just something about it that feels different. It feels strange. Another horrible shock of pain slithers through my nerves, this time causing me to collapse onto the bench, similar to last night. My vision is slowly fading, but so does everything else. The sound of wind, the smell of the musty cell. All of my senses have been shut down. Am I dying? Am I dead? No. I'm entirely sure that if I was dead, either something or nothing would have happened by now. Right now, I'm just floating. If this was the afterlife, being trapped alone with my thoughts would surely send me over the edge. I must be dreaming again. But nothing is happening. For the briefest moment, I feel and think nothing. It's pure. Suddenly, my vision is flooded with bright colors. A vortex spirals ahead of me, spinning rapidly and constantly changing. There are colors that I've never even seen before. Wind blows in my face and causes my clothes and hair to flow behind me in a chaotic fashion. What the hell is going on? Usually my dreams aren't this crazy. I'm suddenly deeper. I look down at the ground and realize there isn't any, which causes me to fall to my knees in shock. Whatever I'm standing on seems like a thin sheet of glass, but it's too perfect to be anything like that. It's as smooth as silk and seems to run like water. A shimmering mist flies out from behind me where my legs touch the ground. It's not unlike how a ship leaves a wake as it cuts through water. My hands press onto the glass firmly and it feels cold. It's not painful though, and no matter how hard I press my hands into it, they won't sink beneath the surface. I consider this a good thing, though, because on the other side is a chasm of spiraling colors. I slowly get up to stand on my feet. Wind is howling in my ears, and there's a bright light up ahead, so bright that it hurts to look at. Along with this... What?
Wee!
The wee! Along with the sound of wind is echoing voices and noises. Some sounds that are familiar, others that I've never even heard before. Bright embers that resemble stars float down from above and fly behind me at high speed. I look behind me, and it's the same as in front. An endless chasm of tints and tones spinning like a whirlpool. Chills run down my back, causing me to physically shiver. This is beautiful, yet terrifying. Nobody's here, from what I can tell. That doesn't stop from calling out, though. Hello? My voice echoes down the tunnel, beating everything back to me as if mocking me. Is anyone there? Again, nothing but my own voice answering back with the same phrase. Amidst the mockery, there's another voice.
You seem awfully calm.
I don't know if I'm doing the voice right.
Usually I just went with something like this. But I was also running out of fucking character voices by this point.
Usually, most spend their fierce moments either throwing up or shouting into the void with terror.
It's that voice again. Where are you?
Oh, here.
Hi.
Hello.
I turn to face forward, and I have to strain my neck to look up. Before me stands a creature of large size, shrouded in bright virescent flames. Fucking kill me. I alone would have to stand on Lyle's shoulders in order to be at eye level with them. Their fur is also shrouded in an unnatural dark shadow, completely unaffected by the blaze of flames behind them. Each tuft shines and refracts the light like a perfectly polished piece of flint, with teal sparks flying off. It's a mesmerizing and terrifying sight, and I sense a powerful energy coming off of them. 6 arms come out from their upper torso, each one looking different from the last. Not only that, but there's also 2 tails. Their tail eyes pierce into my soul, but I have a soft look to them. Last thing I notice is a shimmering green crease running through across their pectoral, along with the glowing crest of tigerine on their belly.
This part never changes, though. Why are you done staring?
Their voice is masculine and strong. It has a mellow
I
tone
don't know
to it.
I don't know if I mashed that.
I don't fucking know what that means. Not as threatening as their physical appearance. You'll have to forgive me. I'm finding it very hard not to. One of their sets of arms cross, and the other set places their paws firmly on their hips.
You're not the first. Always forgiven.
The sparks from the flames on their back fly by my face, but if any are landing on me, they certainly don't hurt. Am I dreaming? There's a dreadfully long pause before they answer.
It's complicated, but no. This isn't a dream, Richard.
You know me.
Of course. I know a lot of things. Most of it is useless, but it has its moments.
You talk a lot. Almost like a child talking to an adult in a very fast manner. Am I dead? This time they answer immediately.
No, you're not dead.
Then what's going on? The wind around us rushes faster, changing current in an unpredictable way. The sound is loud, but not oppressive. Shimmering dust flies out from under their padded feet and blows past me like a sandstorm.
Rector, I'm going to have to explain this in a way that's easy to understand, but it will be shocking. Somehow, I doubt you'll have too much trouble understanding this, though.
Understanding what?
That you are a very gifted person.
What are they talking about? No, I'm not. What gift could I possibly have?
Yeah, You might even consider it a curse. That depends on how you use it.
Use what? They take a moment to answer, crossing a set of their arms.
Have you ever had dreams that seem real? Experiences that are not your own?
They hold up a paw.
Has there ever been a moment where you've been attacked by terrible headaches and sharp pain?
Yes, once or twice, but shiver runs up my body and the legs I've been kneeling on begin to feel weak. Those are just nightmares. Coincidences. They point at me.
Is that what you truly believe? Or is that just what you want to believe?
This question sits in my ears and blocks out the noise of everything else around me. Right. These aren't just coincidences, and deep down I've always known that. What's going on?
You have an ability. You might not consider yourself a special person, but you have a very special ability, and I'm here to guide you through controlling it.
You're going to tell me what this is?
Since your birth, you've had the ability to see the beyond the present. Those dreams you had were visions, Richard. Visions of the past from Mother's perspective.
What? That's not possible. It's... How could that even work? Think back to the horrible nightmare I had about Raynor. Was that?
You've had this ability your whole life, but over time, it has weakened. The potential for this power becomes weaker with each person who inherits it. The span of time that mortal has been able to inherit it has increased just about 100 years.
Damn it.
Finally, the voice that kills Pikamain's throat.
I was drinking water and I got some in my throat. Damn it.
Most of your races have likely forgotten about these individuals. You're only just now having clear visions, but you've not been able to control them. That is why I'm here.
My head feels light and the feeling in my feet is completely gone. Who are you?
You don't know who I am yet? That's what's expected. To your people, I am known and named for many things. The Creator, the Supreme Being. I've even been referred to as a demon on more than one occasion. But I'm simply the one who built upon the foundations of this world. The one who guides everything, yet has no control.
Tigran. Short pause follows after my outbursts before they respond.
What?
The wind begins to slow down, giving a light breeze, and the colors around us slow down. Like a wheel. Alright. You're Tigran, aren't you? And that's where we end the episode!
Yay. Sorry if my Tigran voice wasn't... I had no clue of what he would sound like. I never really thought about it. Anyway.
Sorry, I got distracted by something. Right, yes, outro. I hope you enjoyed this episode of A Read of Lyre. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. Do any of those things in any order that you'd like. I really don't mind. And even if you're only here for this episode, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye-bye!
Bye.